Hello. Today you will take a test called STAR Reading. It is a reading test that has multiple choice questions and some fill in the blank. Today you will answer the questions on a computer, but you can work out the reading problems on your scratch paper. There are 34 questions on the test, and it should take you somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes to answer all of the questions. So to get you started on today's STAR Reading assessment, we wanted to remind you that this is a computer adaptive test, just so that when you're taking it today, you remember some of these important things. Not everyone in this class gets the same test items. Your responses and how you answer determine the next question you see. Some items, some questions you're asked will feel easier and some will feel more challenging. It is important to try your best on every item, but do not worry if you are unsure about an item. The test is finding the best match to your current level of understanding. To acquaint you to the types of questions that you're going to have on this test, there will be some fill-in-the-blank questions today that have a sentence with a word missing, like the image below. You'll see that there's a sentence, there is the blank that indicates the word missing, and then there are a list of 3 or 4 words that could fit in the blank. Your job is to choose the word that best completes the sentence. Then there are also short answer questions that have a text passage at the top, followed by a question about the passage. I'll give you a second to look at the image below. There will be a list of 3 or 4 possible answers. Your job is to choose the best answer to the question. Choosing your answer technologically is easy. You can change your answer choice before you enter it. So see the image of the mouse indicating that if you're using a mouse, you left click on the correct answer before pressing next at the bottom of your screen. This is just another slide to indicate another way to do that. As you can see, there is a red circle around next. So after you tap your answer choice, there will always be that next button before you go on. Choosing your answer can also be easy if you use the method of pressing the number on the keyboard of your computer as well. So if you want to use the mouse, that's okay. If you want to use the keyboard, that's okay, to indicate the number 1, 2, 3, or 4 you'd like to go with before selecting enter. When you choose an answer, a blue highlight will appear around it as shown. This only shows you which answer you've selected. It does not mean that you selected the correct answer. For fill-in-the-blank questions, the program also puts the word you picked in the blank so you can see how it fits in the sentence. To change your answer, click on it with the mouse, tap it if you are using a tablet, or press the number of your new answer choice on the keyboard. The program will highlight your new choice. You cannot change your answer after you click or tap next, or after you press enter or return. If you see a picture of a clock at the top of the screen, time is almost up for that question. Choose your answer quickly. If you do not choose an answer in that time, you will see a message that says time is up for that question. The next question will come up in a few seconds, so just be ready for that to happen. Before you take the test, you may see some practice questions. The practice questions look just like the real test. If you see this message when you are answering the practice questions, you should raise your hand and call the teacher or test monitor. They will know what to do. When you finish answering the practice questions, the program will show you this message that says, "Great job on the practice, let's go to the test." And when you are finished with the test, tell the teacher or test monitor that you are finished. Now, this is the slide that will be frozen on your teacher's screen during the entire test, so that if for any reason it takes a second to get into the test or you have to leave and come back, these directions will always be on the screen. To read through that thoroughly, you will first log into ClassLink and click on the R for Renaissance. If needed, you will enter your username and password and select Login. The screen up front that your teacher is guiding you through right now will tell you to click on STAR Reading. You will click on I am in the school. Your teacher will let you know this period's password, and then you will begin testing. There will, I said a second ago in the slides, there will be a timer at the top of your page that does pop up when you have 1 minute left on the specific question you are in. And you will take your time and try your best, please. When you are done, you can work on anything else quietly, I'm sorry, and devices may not be out or used once you have finished.